in the Nigeria, and to our listeners at the diaspora, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm wishing you all a happy weekend filled with love and happiness, and Merry Christmas in arrears and a prosperous New Year in advance to you all. Yes, to you listening to me right now, Merry Christmas in arrears. Hope you enjoyed yourself this Christmas season, and I'm wishing you all a prosperous New Year in advance. Yes, 2026 is gonna be better than 2025. Welcome to Recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and I am your host, Faithfulness. Okay, I'm not alone in the studio. I have here with me Dr. Peter Anosike, our in-house analyst on today's program. Doctor, say hello to the listeners.
Hello, listeners, and compliments of the season to you all.
Yes, like we all know, we are taking it down here to 6 p.m. So by 5, I'll be opening the studio line so you all can join in the conversation. Let's get started. Don't forget, we're streaming live on YouTube at VOP Live 90.3 FM. If you want to see the faces behind the mics or you want to know what's going on in the studio, just go to VOP Live on YouTube and you watch us there. You all know how we do it on Recap. We take a look at some of the stories that made headline during the week. It's a way of keeping you updated with the news of the week. Yeah. Now let us dive into the stories of today. I'm going to be reading out the news headlines. The first story we're going to be analyzing this evening says PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. The second story we're going to be looking at this evening says Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. NNPP leader Kwankwaso made this statement. The third story says come 2027, Wike promised to hold the PDP for Tinubu. I was in the meeting, not me, I was not in the meeting actually. It was Makinde that made that statement. Yes. The fourth story we're going to be looking at today says Yoruba Nation agitators block roads, disrupt activities in Ogun State. The fifth story we're going to be looking at, which is second to the last story, come 2027, Obedient Movement is set to join ADC. The final story we're going to be looking at this evening says United States airstrike on terrorists, an indictment on our leaders rather than victory, and the former governorship aspirant made this statement. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock I'm gonna be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. For now, as we are analyzing the story, let your messages be coming in. Like you know, first come, first served. Let your messages start coming in while we analyze the stories one after the other. Now to the first story. PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. Like a festering sore which has refused to heal, the internal crisis in the People's Democratic Party appears to have deepened again, with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) saying it will not recognize the Kabiru Turaki-led National Working Committee (NWC). The commission said it had received several requests from legal representatives of the PDP asking it to recognize and update its website with a list of national officers said to have been elected during the party's national convention held on November 15 and 16, 2025 in Ibadan, Oyo State. The commission, in a letter dated December 22nd, 2025, and signed by its secretary, Rose Oriaro Anthony, citing subsisting court judgments and unresolved legal processes. According to the commission, the requests were reviewed in the light of all material facts, extant laws, and subsisting court judgments touching directly on the subject matter. Now I'm going to read this final paragraph before Dr. will analyze. INEC drew attention to two judgments of the Federal High Court in Abuja delivered on October 31st and November 14th, 2025 respectively, said both judgments expressively restrained it from supervising, monitoring, recognizing or giving effect to the outcome of the PDP National Convention held on November 15 to 16, 2025 or any similar exercise pending full compliance with court orders. Doctor, what's your thoughts on this story?
Well, what I'm proud to say is today is the last Saturday of 2025.
Yeah.
And I want to say with all confidence that sorry, we've not misinformed anybody that's in this studio. That understand we've whatever we have said on this program has come to pass. Understand me? Whatever we have said on this program has come to pass, and all of them will be coming to pass. I remember when I said that PDP is a broken down vehicle that will not be repaired until after 2027. Yeah. So I also say on this program that Prime Minister Ayodele is a fake prophet. Understand? And his recent prophecy about Nukman, Ademola Nukman in AFCON going on in Morocco, where he said that if the coach invites Nukman, Nigeria will lose, that Nukman is a curse to the Super Eagles. But Nukman scored the winning goal.
Wow.
Do you understand that?
I do.
So we've not misled that anybody, and there's nothing that we have said here that has not come to pass. But we are not prophets. Understand? We just study the society. We have contacts, we have information, and we pass accurate information. Understand? So for the PDP, at times I wonder why our learned men before the Ibadan convention, I said on this program, excuse me, that it is going to be a waste of time. I said on this program that it is going to be a waste of time because there were two court judgments that came up simultaneously.
Yeah.
That's one in Abuja High Court by Justice the infamous Justice Omotosho, and another one in Ibadan by Justice Akintola. The one in Abuja said that INEC should not observe the election. Then the one in Ibadan by Justice Akintola told INEC to observe the election. So on this program, I said that INEC will not come because INEC is working for Nyesom Wike, and any convention that INEC did not observe is deemed illegal. And the guy that emerged as national chairman of PDP, Turaki, is a senior advocate of Nigeria. And as such, he should have known more than that. He should have known more than that. That any election that is not monitored by any convention that is not monitored by INEC is illegal, because they cannot recognize any candidate that emerged from that convention. It was deliberate. It was deliberate, and the whole idea, which I've been saying on the Osun and the Ekiti primaries of PDP, that's of the same Turaki function. So when that thing happened, people were rejoicing that by monitoring, by going to Ekiti and Osun to monitor PDP primaries for the selection of PDP candidate, governorship candidate, that it means that Turaki faction has been recognized. I say no. Their interest is not in the state. Their interest is at national. What they are waiting for is for Turaki to present a presidential candidate in 2026. INEC will disqualify that person. So this is the game. This is the game. And they should have known this. They should have known this. Okay, like in the morning, I was on a TV program. So there was a statement that Atiku made that Tinubu is using the local government autonomy to force governors to join PDP. I mean to join APC. Understand?
Yeah.
That Tinubu is using the local government autonomy to force governors to join PDP. So during the program, I stated that Atiku should have known better than that, because Atiku started contesting for presidency since 1993, since 1992. Because in 1992, he stepped down for MKO Abiola under SDP. And as somebody who wants to contest for the president of Nigeria, he should be reading Nigerian constitution. So I was disappointed that Atiku Abubakar should make that statement, because that statement to me is kindergarten.
Wow.
That statement is very kindergarten. Even if you don't know, he should have qualified lawyers who he should be seeking advice from before making certain statements. So in the program, I said one that Tinubu is deceiving Nigerians with that local government autonomy. What is happening is the more you look, the less you see. Because one, Supreme Court has passed local government autonomy that money should be going straight to the local government, which is good. Understand?
Yeah.
This is where the deception comes. Understand? The local government autonomy has been passed by the Supreme Court. Nigerians who don't know anything was praising Tinubu. But there's a section of the Nigerian Constitution, either Section 71, that said that money due to the local government should be paid into joint account between the state and the local government.
Wow.
So that section of the Constitution has not been amended. It has not been removed. And the Constitution is superior to the pronouncement of the Supreme Court, which means that thing cannot work. So Tinubu is deliberately deceiving Nigerians who don't know. So and for Atiku to also fall into that to me does not make any meaning, because I expect Nigerians to know, these people to know better. Just like Turaki, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria. Atiku is not a lawyer, but he should have lawyers around him who he should be consulting before issuing some statements. So what happens is that INEC is right by rejecting the Turaki National Working Committee, because they did not observe the convention in Ibadan. And the Turaki, as a senior advocate of Nigeria, should know that. Understand?
Yeah.
Turaki, as a senior advocate of Nigeria, should know that any convention that INEC did not observe is illegal. They cannot accept any candidate from that party. So INEC is right on this score.
Okay. All right. I would have asked if they have any chances in 2027 general election, but you said they won't have any chance at all.
I say PDP. I say PDP is dead. I've been saying this since since 2023 after all the presidential election. The only way PDP would have been saved if just a week after the presidential election, the G5 governors were sacked. That's the only way PDP would have been saved. Understand? Just get those who betray the party and sack them. But they wasted time. And then when you condone evil, it becomes stronger. So they wasted all the time in the world because they are not sincere. They were looking for money from Bonamed Tinubu. Even the national chairman, Damagu, at a point, they were saying that Atiku was, Nyesom Wike was not involved in any anti-party activity. They were saying that Nyesom Wike was not involved in any anti-party activity. Understand me? So, but now it is too late. PDP is dead. But what I'm telling you is that because they are dead, some people in the Turaki faction are going to come to ADC.
Wow. So you're making the prediction already that they would come to ADC.
They will see it. They will see it. Some of the people in Turaki faction would defect to ADC.
Wow. All right. If you're just joining us, this is recap on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Here we'll bring you stories that made headlines during the week, of which we just finished discussing the first story, which says PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led and WC. Don't forget to start sending in your messages on WhatsApp. I'm going to call the WhatsApp line so that you can get it and send in your message there. By 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. The WhatsApp number is 0817-175-6338. Please do not call now. Just send in your message. Thank you. We just finished discussing the first story, like I said, for those that are just joining us. And the story we discussed says PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. Now to the second story, Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. That's the next story we are going to be analyzing this evening. Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. And this statement was made by the NNPP leader, Kwankwaso. The leader of the Kwankwasia movement and the 2023 presidential candidate of the NNPP, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, has accused the government of President Tinubu of lacking in political will to fight insecurity. Kwankwaso, who was speaking in Kano Tuesday while unveiling the new 2,000 neighborhood security network by the government of Kano, said President Tinubu should rise to the occasion and answer his commander-in-chief name to tackle the problems of insecurity. He said today many Nigerians are being killed innocently and their killers get away with their atrocities as if nothing happened. The government must apologize to Nigerians for their laxity in the fight against insecurity. He further said, when I was defense minister, I knew the strength of the Nigerian military. They are courageous. We need some semblance of political wills to make them do the needful. Historically, the Nigerian military were the best that served across the globe and not only did well, but came out with flying colors as the best. President Tinubu should rise to the occasion and equip them with all they require to change the narratives. He said any government that fails to protect lives and properties, that government has woefully failed and has no business being in government. Doctor, what do you think about the story?
Yes, I come again. The issue is this. I keep on saying it. This is not the issue of political will. It is the issue of capacity. It is the issue of capacity. Capacity comes before political will. Nigeria is failing because of lack of capacity, not because of political will. Understand me?
Okay.
What does a leader do? A leader needs people. A leader uses people to achieve results. A leader uses people to achieve a result. And for me, I draw my lesson from everywhere, from every subject. Understand? Just like just like in the issue of football, the just like in senior team football, like La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Premier League, League One, and so on and so forth. This is elite football. This is senior team football. So the boys there are not taught how to play football. Understand me?
Yeah.
They are not taught how to play football because they must have done that in their academy days. So what they are taught is how to develop a cohesion between them, and not how to trap ball, how to head ball. No, they have done that, and that's why when a team is losing matches, it is not the boys that are being sacked, it is the coach. Because everybody know that for them to be there, they already know how to play ball. Understand me?
Yeah.
For them to be there, they know how to play ball already. They have passed through the basics of football. So now a coach is now brought to build cohesion, understanding between them on the field. And when a coach lacks the capacity to do that, his team will be losing matches and he will be sacked, not the boys. Understand? So in the same way as in government, the responsibility of a leader is not to make magic, but to select talents, understand?
Yeah.
That will key to his vision and achieve results. So when the leader, because of sentiment, nepotism, like Buhari, Tinubu administration, understand?
Yeah.
fails to pick the right people, understand? Then the result will not be achieved. So it is not that the Nigerian army are not strong. We have one of the strongest army in Africa.
Yeah, because I was about to ask the question. It said, however, the government is not doing what it's supposed to. What is the government supposed to do to make them fight gallantly?
That's the capacity. That's the capacity. The government don't have the capacity, understand, to bring out the best in these people.
And what is this capacity? You mean
You have
words
to
of encouragement?
You have to encourage them. You have to motivate them. Understand? Yes. 2 days ago was Christmas. You were in your house. They were in the forest. You were in your house with your family. They are in the forest. And even when they die, there's nothing for them. There's nothing for their family. In the United States, 2 people are given special treatments: the elderly and those in the military, because those in the military have signed to die for their country. Because of that, they are given special, that's a preferential treatment. If you want to board an aeroplane in the US and you see a military personnel, maybe from the Marine or an elderly citizen, you give way for them. You cannot stand in their front. The elderly have served the country and should be respected. Understand?
Yeah.
The military has signed to die for the country and should be respected. Understand?
Yeah.
So these people are given preferential treatment. But here in Nigeria, that is not happening. That is not happening. So the issue is this: you must have that capacity to bring out the best from these people, because that's in business. That's what is known as quiet quitting. Nigerian soldiers are quiet quitting. They are not fighting with their whole heart. They are not fighting with their whole heart. Understand? So this is not the issue of political will. Political will. When you have all the political will in this world and you don't have capacity, you cannot do anything.
Dr. Musa Kwankwaso explained here that if he should become the president of the nation come 2027, he will ensure the recruitment of over 1 million military personnel. Do you think he has should I say, he would? Do you think he wished to, campaign for 2027 presidential election? Do you think he has that?
Excuse me. The issue is not 1 million soldiers, 100 million soldiers. 21st century war is technology.
Okay.
21st century war is technology. The airstrike that happened in Sokoto was unmanned. No human being was in those. Understand me? They were unmanned. Understand? So an individual can just stay somewhere and fire 1,000 rockets. So why is it unmanned? They don't want to lose their soldiers. So this 21st century war is not having 100 million soldiers. It doesn't. It's technology-driven war. That's what people are fighting. So the person that is telling you, "I will recruit 1 million," still don't understand. Still don't understand. That's why those that we are supposed to be looking up to are disappointing big time. They are disappointing us big time. Now you want to run for the presidency. You are telling us that you will recruit 1 million soldiers. What happened to technology? What happened to drones? So 21st century war is about intelligence, not human being marching in the forest. Understand?
Yeah.
So these people, they need to be going to school. Maybe because the school that they went to have expired. I also know that many of them have the forged certificates.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is a recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Here we'll bring you stories that made headlines during the week. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. I can see your messages coming in. Yeah, let it keep coming in. Don't forget, first come, first served. As we are analyzing, let your messages be coming in. For those that are just joining us, I'm going to be reading out the news headlines once again. The first news and the story we finish analyzing, it says PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. The second story says Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. NNPP leader Kwankwaso made this statement. Now down to our third story, which says Wike promised to hold the PDP for Tinubu. I was in the meeting, not me. As I'm saying, it is Makinde that made that statement, not Faith. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna be reading out how the conversation went. Now, Makinde said, I told the president we're just to support you. However, if you've selected the Minister of Power at Delabu to help you organize the APC, he doesn't have the capacity. I told the president. He said, no, Sheyi, it's you I want to help me organize the APC in Oyo State. And I said, no, sir, I can never help you organize the APC in Oyo State because I am of the PDP. So if we have a government of national unity, a government of national competence, we would have been in a very different environment right now. And let me also mention this about Wike. Now, the interviewer said, your friend Wike. And Makinde responded, okay, my friend Wike. In my hands here is my first ever contract with Mobile. It's a contract worth $1 million given to Macron. That's my company, his company, not mine. In 1 year, I made 1 million naira in my pocket. I was 29 and that was in 1997. Wike perhaps at that time just left law school, and then his next job after that was local government chairman, and his trajectory went up from there. I don't beef anybody, but the real issue is this. I was in a meeting with President Tinubu and Nyesom Wike. I'm saying this in the open. The president's chief of staff was there and others when Wike volunteered to hold the PDP for Tinubu against 2027. And I was in shock. When we got up and we were at the veranda, I asked Wike, did we agree to this? I don't like to talk about people. I don't like to talk about event. But the real issue is that Wike would like to support the president for 2027. That's fine. It is within his rights to do that. But also, some of us that want to ensure that democracy survives in Nigeria, we don't drift into a one-party state. And we want to ensure that PDP survives. He should also allow us do our thing. This is just the issue between me and Wike. Okay, Doctor, this is a conversation between
it was
Makinde and an interview between
was,
Makinde and the interviewer. He was explaining everything to him. So what is your thoughts on this?
So the issue, I wasn't in their meeting, but I have said before this revelation by Makinde, it just confirmed what I've said about 2 years ago. Understand that Nyesom Wike has a mandate to destroy PDP. I have been saying this over and over. Understand? That's why I say, if P2B want to contest for presidency, he should leave PDP. If Atiku want to contest for presidency, he should leave PDP. P2B should leave Labour Party. Understand? If he wants that contest for presidency. And if Atiku want to contest for PDP, for president, he should leave PDP. So I've said this, and that's over a year ago, because so what Makinde just said is to confirm what we already know. And another revelation, which I have also said before, is that Wike has never earned 1 million of his own until he became the governor, the chairman of Obiakpo in 1999. Understand? He has never earned 1 million naira of his own, even 100,000 naira of his own, until he became a chairman of Obiakpo local government in Rivers State. So all this money he is throwing about everywhere is government money. He had never run a business of his own.
I think that's where his own wealth lies,
Understand me? So he had never run a business of his own. And when you have not run a business of your own and you are giving money, you will be reckless. Wike in 2023 was even dashing money to state governors. Understand? Was even dashing money to state governors who have their own budgets. Understand? He dashed over 300 million to Okezi Ekpazu.
Wow.
Okezi Ekpazu was a governor then. Abia State is a member of NDDC. Getting 13% allocation from NDDC. Okezi, he has his own budget from Abuja. Okezi, Nyesom Wike was dashing people money, understand? As if he has an ocean where that money is coming from. Reason, he has never earned 1 naira of his own until he came into government and now begin to have government money. So it is because of that he now, from that local government chairman, understand, he became a minister of state for education, still government, understand. From there to governor, still government, and from governor to minister, still government. So from 1999 till date, he has not spent 1 naira of his own in buying fuel.
But doctor, the money he's earning from government is it not his own personal money?
Earning from government. If government is paying you salary and you are using the salary on people, it's your money. It's your money. And mind you, this man boasted that he gave PDP 50 billion naira.
Wow.
Again, that he bought form for everybody that contested in River State, from the House of Assembly to the House of Reps to the senators, that he bought forms for all of them. That is state money. So understand. So that has not in any way made him a good man. As I said, he had never worked and earned 100,000 naira of his own.
But doctor, why do you think Shea Makinde is publicly opposing Wike's alleged move? Like, why do you think he reviewed this?
No. Both of them are together. Both of them have been together. They were members of the G5.
And I think they were friends.
But yeah, they are friends. But at times, when you go and steal, how to share becomes a problem. Understand me? At times, when you go and steal, when people go and steal, how to share becomes a problem. So that is what is happening between Nyesom Wike and Shea Makinde. They are friends. In 2023, they worked together to destroy PDP. Understand? So this thing that happening in PDP now is because of the G5, which Shea Makinde was involved in. Because the acting national chairman of PDP, Damagu, should have sacked them just a week after that presidential election, because of anti-party activities. So it's only on somebody who doesn't know that will be taking Shea Makinde and Nyesom Wike serious. So he has discussed what they did. He has discussed in the open what they discussed in the private. That they went to Tinubu. Tinubu now told him to organize APC for him.
But
you are in PDP and somebody is telling you to organize APC.
Well, I think it's Wike that made the decision himself, not the president telling him to do that.
Well, that's because he needs a job. He wants to revenge on Atiku. Understand? He wants that to revenge on Atiku. Understand? It's just it's like an ant that gets offended by a cockroach. Understand? Then cockroach now turn somebody with mosquitoes with insecticide spray us. Understand? Without knowing that insecticide would also kill it.
Wow. Oh, wow. If you're just joining us, this is a recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And here we'll give you stories that made headlines during the week. We've just finished discussing 3 stories now, of which I'm going to be reading out for those that are just joining us. The first story analyzed this evening says PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. The second story we looked at said Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. NNPP leader Kwankwaso made this statement. And the third story we finish analyzing now says Wike promised to hold the PDP for Tinubu. I was in the meeting, and this statement was made by Shea Makinde. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. It's almost time for that. Don't forget to send in your messages, and the number to send in your messages is 0817-175-6338. Don't forget, first come, first served. Now to the next story we're gonna be discussing this evening, which says Yoruba Nation agitators block roads, disrupt activities in Ogun State. The Ogun State Police Command has arrested 8 suspects over an alleged breach of public peace, unlawful assembly, obstruction of traffic, and assault on police officers following a disturbance linked to the Democratic Republic of the Yoruba group in parts of Sangota. The incident reportedly occurred on Thursday, with the arrest confirmed by the police public relations officer DSP Oluseyi Babasheyi in a statement made available to journalists on Friday. According to Babasheyi, the disturbance took place at Temidire Junction and the underbridge area of Sango Ota, where members of the group allegedly barricaded roads and disrupted vehicular movement. He stated on 25th December 2025, Christmas Day, at Temidire Junction and underbridge Sango Ota, a group agitating under the aegis of Democratic Republic of the Yoruba unlawfully barricaded roads, set bonfire, disrupted the free flow of traffic, and attacked police officers deployed to maintain law and order. Babasheyi explained that police operatives were promptly mobilized to restore calm in the affected area. Upon receiving the report, police operatives swiftly mobilized to the affected areas, affected locations rather, successfully dispersed the group and arrested the following suspect. Adewale Sayoke, the numbers of the persons that was apprehended were much, like I can't really call out their names right now because of time. The police spokesperson further disclosed that several items were recovered from the suspect during the operation. Doctor, your thoughts on this story?
This is separatist agitation from Yoruba people.
Doctor, what do you think is the reason for this?
The reason is simple. Hunger does not have a brother or sister. Understand? Hunger has no relation. That is why there's a one-way call for competent leaders, no matter where they come from. So everybody expects that the Yorubas should be or the one protecting this government, because it is their elder brother that is the president. But the issue is this: he cannot impact directly. I have said it over and over. No matter who is in power, he cannot directly impact more than 1,000 people. This is a result of a research. He cannot impact directly more than 1,000 people. Understand? So, but if we have a competent person as the president, where he comes from is not important, the religion that he's in is not important, then everybody will be happy. Understand? So now this is Yoruba people now agitate, now forming their own democratic or republic of Yoruba people, which means they are not even happy with what they are getting in Nigeria. Which means they are not happy with what they are getting in Nigeria. If Nigeria is working, this agitation will not be there. But the truth is that Nigeria is not working. Understand? So, Obasanjo was president for 8 years. He did not build the road from Lagos to Ota. Understand me?
Okay.
So, all the people in Ogun State where Obasanjo came from have not become billionaires. Jonathan was deputy vice president for 2 years, and then president for 6 years. There's no much difference between Otueke before he became president and after he became president. So when you are saying it must be my brother, whether he's competent or not, you are harming yourself. You are harming yourself. Understand? So, but if the person that is there that is competent, even if he's from the farthest part of the country, understand? But the quality of your life is good, you rejoice. So these people that are before the election, there are people that are saying, I don't like Tinubu, but I cannot leave my brother and vote for somebody else. That's not critical thinking. What we need is competent people at the top, no matter where they come from, no matter the religion they belong to. Because here, His Excellency doesn't go beyond 8 years. It is only God's excellency that lasts forever. Political excellency, highest 8 years. Understand? Then the pendulum will swing to another part of the country. But when we have a competent person who will make sure that the quality of life of Nigerians are good, then Nigeria will begin to move forward.
Doctor, do you think there's a possibility of dialogue between the government and the agitators?
Well, that's the solution to all this is right leadership at the top. The solution to all these agitations, which is born out of frustration because Nigeria is not working. All of us want to belong to Nigeria, understand? Both the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Hausas, all of us want to belong to Nigeria. But why this agitation is happening is because Nigeria is not working. Understand? We are giants, but living like ants.
All right, the CP here warned that the police would not tolerate any actions capable of breaching public peace, stressing that attacks on law enforcement officers would be met with firm and decisive measures. Doctor, what do you think is this firm and decisive measures that
that to deal with them, that's all. And what they are suffering, those policemen are also suffering it. Their life is not better. Their life is not better.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap on the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Here we discuss on stories that made headlines during the week. We've discussed like 4 stories right now. For those just joining us, I'm going to read them out again. PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. The second story says Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. NNPP leader Kwankwaso made this statement. The third story says Wike promised to hold the PDP for Tinubu. I was in the meeting marking they made this statement. The fourth story we just finished discussing says Yoruba Nation agitators block roads, disrupt activities in Ogun State. Now we are going down to the fifth story, which says U.S. airstrike on terrorists and indictments on our leaders rather than victory. Former governorship aspirants. All right, I think we're going to use that as our final story. The fifth story we're going to be looking at says obedience movement set to join ADC.
Yeah. So, the U.S. strike is a failure of the government of Bola Tinubu. Understand? Because when he was sworn in, he promised to protect life and properties of the citizens of the country. Understand? Why U.S. has to come in and strike is because Tinubu has failed to do that. Understand? Everybody is happy that Donald Trump has come. Understand? But he came because of the failure of the government in power to protect the life of Nigerian citizens. So if they are doing that, United States will not have come. Understand? So it is a leadership vacuum that this government created because of lack of capacity. That's why America have to step in. So that's what that woman means, that it is an indictment. Which means it is a failure on the part of government of Nigeria. Understand? Because it means that this country is unable to help themselves. So let us go and help them.
Doctor, there is this story that came up. It says that Gumi said in a statement that the federal government should immediately halt any collaboration with the U.S. to take out the perpetrators of alleged genocide against Christians. It's a story.
Well, for him, that he had been a terrorist sympathizer. He knows where they are. He hosts meeting with them. He knows where they are. He hosts meeting with them. He takes ransom to them. Understand? Do you understand that? But in law, that's what is known as aiding and abetting. Understand?
Yeah.
Aiding and abetting. So this man is committing aiding and abetting. He is aiding and abetting
crime.
terrorists. But where he come from, he had not been arrested. Assuming that it is me that's collecting ransom for kidnappers. Understand? Being the spokesperson of kidnappers, bandits, I would have been in Kirikiri or Kuje prison more than 34 years ago. But because of where he came from, it's not happening, because in Nigeria, some people are deemed to be more equal than the others. Yeah.
Oh, all right. About this U.S. airstrike, what is your review about Nigeria's capacity to okay, fine. We already know that Nigerian capacity to handle terrorism is
There's no capacity. There's no capacity. Now, amount they get.
okay, Doctor. What's the next step for Nigerian in addressing terrorism? I mean, how can, because we know that there has been a little resolution. Do you think this particular one that happened, this airstrike, do you think it's something that's gonna last? Or
there'll be more strikes.
There'll be more strikes.
Donald Trump has promised more strikes. So there's going to be more strikes if the bandits continue that's on what they are doing. So this is an opportunity for Nigerian government to make sure that they continue from where America stopped.
Who knows, they might even do worse than the one they have done before. That's why I'm asking.
America is watching. America is watching. And America don't have 1 million soldiers in Nigeria, but they are watching, understand? So it's going to continue unless they repent and drop their arms and their ammunitions.
All right, our time is almost up. We're going down to the final story before we start receiving calls this evening. Okay, the final story says Peter Obi, former Labour Party presidential candidate, is set to join ADC ahead of the 2027 general election. Strong indications have emerged that Peter Obi, the former Labour Party presidential candidate, has concluded arrangements to move fully into the African Democratic Congress ADC to pursue his presidential ambition. Multiple sources familiar with the evolving opposition coalition told Business Day that discussions around Obi's formal entry into the ADC have advanced significantly, with party structures already aligning to accommodate his political base and a wider obedient movement. The development was confirmed on Tuesday in an exclusive chat with Business Day in Abuja by Sam Amadi, former chairman of the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC) and one of Obi's close allies. According to Amadi, the logic of a unified opposition platform has become compelling in the wake of lessons learned from the 2023 election and the prevailing national mood. Doctor, about Peter Obi finally joining the ADC, what do you think about this story? Do you think there's going to still be a strong coalition? Because Atiku is there, like.
Coalition doesn't mean one person. Coalition is many people coming together. That is a coalition.
I mean the ADC.
That's what I mean. Coalition means people from different political organizations coming together under one umbrella.
So
understand?
Who do you think is going to be
that shouldn't be the question now.
Okay.
Understand? The question now is for them to come
together.
And just like I said when we were opening this program, that there's nothing that I have said here that has not come that to pass. Understand? So, and I even said on this program that if P2B contest the election on that Labour Party, I would disown him. I said it on this program.
Wow.
So the issue is this, that P2B has been from the beginning is one of the leaders of this coalition from the beginning. But in politics, you don't put everything on the table. You don't keep everything on the open. Silence is a very good strategy. So P2B has been one of the leaders of the coalition right from time. So what we are going to witness is he formally picking the ADC membership card. Understand? And he's not going to do it alone. Understand? When he would do it, a lot of high profile people are going to join him in doing that. Let them remember when it will happen that they had it first in VOP. Understand? When P2B will officially be picking his ADC membership card, a lot of high profile Nigerians are going to join him in ADC. Understand? So, and I have said on this program, you cannot, it is only a coalition that will defeat Bola Tinubu in 2027. Understand? So, because if they don't do it, what happened officially, what happened in 2023 will happen again, where we were told that Atiku and the P2B shared votes. But unofficially, we know who came first, who came second, and who came third. Understand? So they need to come together. Understand? They need to come together. We need to have a focus. Understand? Because now people are saying, where is P2B? Where is Atiku? So when they come together with the other people, understand? So there's now a united force, and the people united can never be defeated.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Date 8459. Yeah, I'm gonna be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. But before that, I'm gonna be reading out the stories once again. The first story we looked at said PDP crisis deepens as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. The second story says Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. NNPP leader Kwankwaso made this statement. The third story says Wike promised to hold the PDP for Tinubu. I was in the meeting. Makinde made this statement. The fourth story we looked at this evening says Yoruba Nation agitators block roads, disrupt activities in Ogun State. The fifth story we looked at this evening says U.S. airstrike on terrorists and indictment on our leaders rather than victory. Former governorship aspirants made this statement. And the final story we looked at this evening says obedient movement set to join the ADC. What do you think about the stories that were analyzed this evening? It is time for you to call and tell us what you think, what your thought is about the stories. And the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, it's my first caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Yes, my name is Joshua Pokin.
All right.
Every time I take you don't know, AKP, former citizen of Nigeria, now retired.
All right.
A Merry Christmas to you, Dr. Arnold Sike and Miss Faithfulness.
For Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes, let me start with the last story.
Okay.
I can bet anything, even my January salary, that the government is unaware of that strike in Kwara and the northern area. I will tell you this because they don't want to do this thing. They know the people involved. And I would want to disagree a little with Dr. Anosike that the president lack capacity. I believe his brain is fried. I don't think he knows even if he knows what to do, he don't want to do it. That's just the reason. And I pray that this strike continues, so that they should not only kill the bandits, so they should also kill those people that are funding them. Because until those people that are funding them are dead, this crisis will still linger. Like the many people that have been fingered responsible for this insecurity. Now to the wicked factor. Like Dr. Anosike rightly said, that guy is an opportunist in government. He has not made anyone around, and that's why he makes reckless statements. Most times he have opportunity with the media. Now, to Peter Obi, I just thank God he has not made up his mind yet to join any party, so that they don't just sponsor his dream. And like a doctor said, truly, if he had joined any of those parties, by now I assure you he would have just given up on his presidential ambition. Because these people, they want to ensure that they don't have any opposition. And I want to advise Nigerians. See, first of all, I would say, I did not discountenance or probably berate the Nigerian military. But because they have been compromised, and because the terrorists are within the rank and files of the Nigerian military, that makes it look like as if they don't know what they are doing. The president's presence and the necessary support required for them to function and to actually give their life for the country have been neglected. That's why we still have these government-sponsored admirals still parading themselves. I know that those people do lack the coordination to put up all those destruction we hear in the news, if not aided by the powers that be. If we don't want a recurrence, we must stand up as a people and give these people in Abuja a run for their money.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year in advance to you too. Thank you so much for your thoughts, for your thoughts, for what you think and what you've said. Thank you so much for saying it. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Your name and location? Hello? Do well to call us back, and the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What do you think about the stories that was analyzed this evening? What is your thoughts? This is the time to speak. Don't forget, it's a station that gives you a voice. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Please move away from your radio set.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Your name and location? Please, I'm off your radio set.
Yes, I want to speak on the issue of ABC coalition.
Okay.
I think, like Dr. Anosike said, if Atiku and the Obi decided to go their ways, definitely this particular government will go back again, either by crook or crony. But if they are able to stay together, definitely we can be able to get a good result. But the issue is, can we have good INEC and good judiciary? Because that is where our problem lies. As for 2023, we know who won. But INEC and judiciary decided to mess up the whole issue. Then the issue of the airstrikes by American government, definitely it's a good news for Nigeria, because our government don't have the political will to do that. They cannot do it. It's not that the military are not done, but because of the people within the military,
The so-called parties are within the military, and they are sabotage. We have modes within them, and like somebody rightly said, they are sponsors. People like me, who is always opposing military intervention, and who is always telling us that funding will not stop it. These are the financiers of these ugly monsters. People like this should be arrested and prosecuted, and that will be the only thing, the only way we can get insecurity arrested in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening? What do you think about the stories we just analyzed?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
I'm calling from Lagos State anyway.
All right, go ahead.
My Dr. God bless. Happy Christmas, sir.
Same to you.
Happy Christmas too.
I wish you are the best.
Let me talk about PDP. I'm once a youth leader for PDP 1990 when I was World K. The problem in PDP is that they have 4 caucus under PDP. And that caucus can never withdraw if they cannot make it to one PDP. Now they have network, claim laws, PSD and other party, of which I belong to network. And network is Obasanjo, article is claim laws. Now, after we discuss all the national meeting, they will now go divisional to that particular caucus, of which we belong to under caucus, not even from article caucus. So that's why the PDP was divided. They can never settle because a different group make up PDP. Go and research well. I left PDP because of Fuson they killed when he was coming out of governor. That's where I stopped party. They want a youth leader, World K, Leroy, so that caucus is bringing power in PDP. Then talk of airstrike. Remember, these bandits, Dr. Let me say this here. Do you know how many soldiers they are dismissed without money? Well trained and dismissed. Today, nobody knows what they are doing today. Where are they today? How can somebody be handling SMG6 and it's an ordinary person? Well, sir, that's where I can stop, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you for your thoughts this evening. Doctor, about this PDP having so many factions, why was it like that?
The issue is it's not really it is not factions. It is groups, associations within a political party. Even in APC or ACN or AC, they have the mandate group and the justice group, all of them in the same APC. So it is not faction. It is groups. It's associations within a political party.
And they are to make everything run smoothly, right?
Understand? So it is groups within a political party.
Hello. All right, I lost the call. Sorry. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Yes, I agree to my sister faithfully.
Yeah.
And I agree to Dr. Anna in the house there.
Welcome. Your name
my
and
name
location?
My name is Chido, the preacher man.
All right.
I'm calling from a good state.
Go ahead.
Yes,
sir.
what I want to say, yes, thank you very much. What I want to say is that we Nigerians, we should not be acting as if we don't know the right thing. Especially the government, our leader. Why will somebody be sympathetic to the terrorists, be sympathetic to the bandits, and be saying everything to their favor? Why these people are going out killing and maiming and destroying things, and somebody is sympathetic to them openly, and the government refused to arrest him and prosecute him. But now we keep saying we are looking for solution. The solution is there in our face, and we refuse to work on it. God will help us, my dear sister.
Amen.
Have a blessed rest of the day.
Thank you so much. Have a blast this evening. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for your thoughts. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903.
Faithfulness.
Good evening. Your name and location.
Yes, I call back.
Okay.
It's a former citizen of Nigeria.
Okay.
Now
Former
retired.
citizen. Yeah.
Yes. Help me tell Choma Innocent that the question I supplied her in a giveaway. I have the answers. If she has already asked it,
No
I'll call
problem.
back again and give her the answer.
No problem. Where she's on air, you
You
can pick up.
matter, they know they carry am for head now for shoulder.
Amen.
You go drop if you tire you just drop am.
Thank you so much. No
The people
problem.
talk say bomb no dey enter the forest. No be dey kill this bandits dem so. Then they wind themselves now.
Thank you so much, former citizen. Thank you so much for calling back. Mr. Man is gonna hear from you. He's gonna hear that. Okay, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What is your thoughts about these stories that was analyzed this evening? It is time to call and tell us what you think about these stories. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
This is Rachel from Jesus Village.
All right, go ahead.
Please, I want to let people know that what we are facing through in this country is not a time of saying the turn of the south or turn of the west or turn of the north. This is a question of removing the present people that are in charge of this country. Are you getting me?
I'm hearing you, sir.
Yes. Let people who are saying turn of the south, turn of the north, let them keep that matter aside. Let's support Atiku and the P2B. Let them come over and restore this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Faithfulness, this AB calling from a pay.
AB, what do you have to say this evening?
See, the insecurity issue.
Mm.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
The president is trying his best. See, even in the Bible, David, the greatest warrior that has never lost a battle, he actually lost a battle, which is the battle with his son. He was not able to fight it. Are you getting me? So the battle is within Nigeria. Nigeria fighting itself. Sure, it's a very, very difficult thing. Are you getting it? And the US coming in. It is allowed. During the World War One, Otto von Bismarck gathered some other people to fight Akem II that caused the World War One. The same thing in Hitler War. The same thing even currently in Syria. There was a time we are doing Trump's first term. He, Russia, England, they went together to bomb Syria. Even in Iraq, the same thing. So the world is a global community. I get it. So we shouldn't see that maybe because the president is weak. This man, the president, is a Superman. I like him. I don't know him before, but I like. Do you understand?
Right. Thank you very
Nigeria
much.
is blessed to. In fact, Nigeria should stop complaining. We should thank him for the refinery that Dangote refinery that is feeding us.
Thank you very
He's
much.
the brain behind it.
Thank
Why
you.
are you rushing me?
I'm not rushing you because it's almost
Concerning PDP, concerning PDP, I've said it. Wiki is just a dream of PDP. That man did a lot for PDP in 2015.
Oh wow.
Are you getting me? So he should be rewarded. Are you getting? It's not the problem of PDP is Jonathan. When he refused to step down, he made an agreement that was going to go 110. That was the beginning of the problem of PDP, and Obasanjo tore his card that time. So it's Jonah is not wicked. Wicked built PDP even at the expense of his life. So we should praise him.
No.
He almost died. You know, he was PDP then. We support APC. We know what he did. We were not happy with him, but he scaled through.
All right.
Army, everything in Rivers State almost killed him.
Thank you.
With money, everything, he secured PDP. They show PDP stand. So he said,
thank you very much, AB.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome. Your name and location?
My name is Jerry from Amukuku.
All right, go ahead, Jerry.
Yes, what I want to say is that this particular government, they don't want to do their work well. Every day we'll be hearing from this station one thing or the other concerning bandits. Why can't they hold that arrest Gumi? Gumi is his spirit? Gumi is his spirit. Why can't they arrest that Gumi? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Jerry. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What is your thoughts about this tourist discourse? Please move away from a radio set, or you turn off your radio off it. Hello? Do how to call us back, and please, when you call and I pick your call, please turn off your radio or you turn the volume down. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Yeah, my name is Nelson. I'm calling from Supply Town.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. I have 3 things I have to say concerning the topic. 1.
Okay.
I'll start from Yoson Weekend. Under normal circumstances, we know that he stood by PDP, as a matter of fact, when PDP was died. But by and large, something, a party you revive yourself and you are killing it by yourself also, and you expect people to kill you, it's not really possible. It's not really possible. He has done a lot for PDP, but at the end of the day, he destroyed PDP by himself. So it's unfortunate, whatever he sees in that party, he has to take it. And the fact that he has made up his mind to support President Tinubu, yeah, that is his own option, that is his own choice. But that does not mean he is going to win, or rather, if Tinubu is going to win in this 2027 election, because the way this situation of things is in this country now, we are all tired. Nigerians entirely are tired. Everybody, even a newborn baby, unborn child, is tired of this country because of bad leadership. We cannot feed, we cannot school, we cannot send our children to school, we cannot pay school fees, we cannot do anything. Nigeria is running like this before. So then you think after suffering 2023 up to date, they will now bring back the same person again. It's not going to be possible. We are wiser now. So whoever is listening should pass the message to Tinubu. He has tried. Let him just give way for others. Let him go and become, elder statesman. That will be better by 2027. Let's go make the serious, I beg. Then concerning American strike, of course, we know that our country, our government, they don't have the capacity. They don't have the political will to do it, because all of them are culpable of what is happening in this country, especially security. All of them are culpable. So definitely, they are trying to hide their shame under their own canopy. So which we Nigerians will not tolerate it anymore. Enough of insecurity. Everywhere myself now, I cannot travel. My family cannot travel. We are scared of traveling. Is that why the country is going to the government? It's unfortunate. Well, I don't think there's time for me to analyze the third one, but by and large, I'm still following people concerned. You are doing a great job.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a good and beautiful evening. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also call us via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338. 08171756338. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
This is Philip from Uganda.
All right, go ahead.
So many people don't know what this man has put in Nigeria. Hey, I said it before the election. If this man has nothing to offer, he doesn't know how to govern. The only thing they are very, very good at saying, killing Short it and say no. Please, Nigeria should be wise. Should be wise on 2027. They should be wise in selecting good leaders for this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for your inputs this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. For those calling on WhatsApp, please, the call is dropping. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to do something about that. You can also write down your message. You can type your message. I'm going to read it out here for you if I can't pick your call because it's dropping. It's really dropping. All right, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Yeah, my name is Godwin from Lagos.
All right, Godwin. Go ahead.
I'm listening to your conversation this evening. See what the problem you have in this Nigeria is INEC and judiciary. Nothing more. If during election these people, especially the INEC, can give us a nice result, I think this problem will not have. It will not continue this way. Look at what happened 2023. This country like this now is because of Yakubu Mamudu. I mean, what did they call him? I don't know. That is the cost of this. Even when you come to this about this insurgency, Trump said something yesterday, telling Tinubu to arrest Ndume, and if he failed to do so, he should remember that his hand is among of these terrorists. Thank you.
Thank
and
you
God
so
bless
much.
you all.
Thank you very much.
I didn't remember Pope saying that thing, understand?
Okay.
I listened to the sermon at Vatican. I watched the video, understand? Where an Igbo lady that they held this thing in Igbo language. Pope never mentioned Gumi or Tinubu.
All right, you heard that. That's the confirmation of okay, that's the correction of what you just said. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Your name and location?
My name is Peter. I'm calling from Abuja.
All right, go ahead.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and a prosperous New Year in advance.
Doctor, you too.
Thank you so much.
You have said all. The problem that I have in this country is because people that are supposed to lead this country, they don't allow them to lead. All these ones are ruling us. They are forcing themselves. Yeah. That is why they don't know the value of education, life. They are not there to fight for anybody, for magic. They are there to grab power and more money and the other things, servicing all their members, the teachers and the other things. That is what is happening. That is why they don't know how to fight this terrorism and other things that are happening. They don't know anything. No system is working. Even the judges, they appoint, now just appoint to help them to win election and the other, they cannot stand to the right judge or something like that. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody is talking about the man. If somebody that is fighting for the Nigeria, then think that is the Igbo that is fighting, but not knowing that this man is fighting for Nigeria. But people that are there, protecting terrorists and all that, then just keep them. Nobody is talking about, nobody is arresting them, nobody is judging them. You see this country, I don't know, until those people leave this country alone, those right people enter there, this country will never move forward because they have evil in their heart, wickedness, tribalism, and they are afraid that God will remove them, we expose and disgrace them. That's my prayer.
All right, thank you for calling in. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Please move away from your radio set or you turn it off.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Your name and
Hello.
location?
Faithfulness. My name is Pascal.
All right.
From Jakande.
All right, Mr. Pascal, go ahead.
Dr. Nosike, I'm greeting. May God bless you.
Thank you so much.
May God bless you. Bless all of you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I beg. Yeah. Faithfulness.
Yeah.
This election reform. Let people they talk about that election reform. Because all this is when they come finish now, 2027 is around the corner. When they do the electoral reform, even the many people now, when you ask them, say, are you going to vote? After all, they say, if I vote finish now, Tinubu say, na the Jagaba. He manipulates Lagos. He go manipulate Nigeria. So, we need it. We need that electoral reform. So that everything will be, everywhere you are, when you are voting, they will see the result. Clean. That's mine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What is the thoughts this evening? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. Your name and location?
This is calling from Island.
All right, go ahead.
I'm speaking. May God bless you.
Thank you so
and
much.
continue to protect you. No weapon fashion against you shall ever prosper in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Someone was beheaded because he said the truth. And so many other things happen to the righteous people. But the Bible says no wicked man shall go unpunished. So whatever that do, I find it when people say they are fighting insecurity. I call it injustice. 400 men Buhari and Tinubu. If the man is there, that man would have been measured for a long time. But because they know themselves, and that is why they were just temporary. So they should stop calling it insecurity, but insecurity, that is what is happening. Tribalistic. We are all tribalistic. And don't call these people leaders. Call them rulers. And today we have leaders. We don't have leaders. They are all rulers. So Tinubu and Co know all they are doing. Look at what Shein or whatever. The former governor of Zamfara. He will not die with bandits and in fact in Fulani herdsmen killing. Buying so many healers and AK-47 and today is he not one of the ministers of Tinubu? And you are telling me that fighting insecurity. It's a lie, but injustice, insecurity. That is what is in this country, Nigeria.
Thank you so much for your thought this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What is your thought? Sorry. Hello. Hello. I think I lost that call. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. What do you think about the stories that were discussed this evening? Okay, for WhatsApp, I don't think the call is connecting now. You can send in your message. I'm gonna read it out here. Yeah, I'm gonna read out here for you to hear. Please do send in your message because the WhatsApp call is not connecting. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What do you think about the stories that was analyzed this evening? All right, it's 5:30. I think I'm gonna be reading out some of the WhatsApp messages. Good day, VOP. What barrister say? Okay, that is Dr. Anosike saying is very true. Nigeria had no respect for their service people. Yes, and we are in the new war era. Okay, we're in the new era war days, technology driven. I said it, the whole Nigeria needs orientation. Americana from Agor. Thank you so much for your message. Please move away from your radio set. Hello, good evening. do well to call us back, because I'm not hearing you from here. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
My name is Mr. Desmond, calling from Oshogo.
All right, Mr. Desmond, go ahead.
Mr. Sister, good evening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You know, much as the country is going the way it's going, what they have is minimum of 8 years they will live. And we need to plan ahead of time. My problem is this. Most of our brothers slept on the road for 2-3 days because of the bad federal rules from Benin to Onitsha, from Owerri. And no government official has come up to say something about it. Some days ago, roads were built up in Lagos for a standstill. And this is what is going on in Lagos for almost 10 years. And no solution for those things. Can we be living like this for how long? Benin Road is not good. Dave Umehi is there making noise about coastal roads. Most of the time, let's leave this issue of the political parties and talk day to day concerning me and you. People there on the highway, Dave Umehi have not come up to tell us what is happening. People give back without buses in Lagos State. Nothing has happened to these people. These things are not to be done by Tinubu. That people are in charge. Who's supposed to redeem these things that concerns me and you day to day? Let's call them to give us an account. This man is dead. He's number one person that will give us a good road. If you will not give him money to do roads, let us talk about it because he is not healthy. No matter what Tinubu did, he provide money for them to do roads. He pay money to local government. He give money to governors. What they will do with those monies? People cannot be everywhere in Lagos State, in Nigeria for to be particular. Let them use this money they give them to do something to uplift human being life. Let's just put a stop to all these things for God's sake. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. So I'm going to do it like this. I'll pick a call and I'll read a WhatsApp message. Good afternoon to you, Faith and Professor Dr. Anosike. Wow. A brilliant analysis for PDP gone and gone. PDP killed itself and will never see the light in no tunnel. For Kwankwaso, his position for lack of political will to fight insurgency goes beyond it. Just as Dr. Anosike said, it's all about capacity. The present government lacks such. Good evening, Victor from Igando. First time here. Wow, I think I have to give you a bell. Thank you so much for joining us and for this message. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, I'm hearing you. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm calling from Idioro Munshi.
And your name, sir?
Thank you to Mr. Anosike. And also thank you also.
Thank you. Your name, sir? Hello?
My contribution to this your opinion this evening.
Okay, you didn't tell us your name. Your name first.
Yes, my name is Chinedu Kashuku.
All right, then go ahead.
Calling from Idioro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nigeria has a lot of problems that I don't think whether this my generation and your generation will solve it. It's only in the hand of God. These people, they know the best thing, but they don't want to do it. A child of yesterday, a child of today is suffering what they don't know in Nigeria today. Today, you see what is happening. You eat up to 3 square meal a day, it's a problem to a citizen of Nigeria here. A lot of things is happening. You in that radio station, you know problem of Nigeria today, of which you cannot talk it finish.
Okay, I think I lost that call. Do well to call us back. Okay, someone sent a message that I should read the news headline again for those just joining us. All right, for those just joining us, we discussed about PDP crisis depends as INEC rejects Turaki-led NWC. The second story we discussed says Nigerian government lacks political will to fight insecurity. NNPP leader Kwankwaso made this statement. The third story we looked at said Wike promised to hold the PDP for Tinubu, and Makinde said he was in the meeting. The fourth story, Yoruba Nation agitators block roads, disrupt activities in Ogun State. The fifth story we looked at this evening says Obedient Movement set to join ADC. And the final story we looked at says US airstrike on terrorists, an indictment on our leaders rather than victory. And this statement was made by former governorship aspirant. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Prince from Ojo.
All right, Prince, go ahead.
You see, right away, I want to suggest that US, America should not only fight terrorists in Nigeria to flush them out, but should establish a military base here. Nigeria is the giant of African nations, so there's need for a country like US that has superior firepower to establish a military base in Nigeria. And going further still, to assist Nigeria by ensuring credible elections, that winners emerge at the end of each election, not just people who work themselves up to power. So it's not just like trying to meddle into the affairs of a sovereign nation, no. But this time, to sustain the values of our fledgling democracy.
Don't you think it will also have a disadvantage?
It will not. It's in favor of the citizens and also for the good of democracy in Africa. Because we are learning from them. If not for the noise America made, you and I know by now what should have been happening to this country. But because of the noise, because of the coming of US, with or without invitation, you can see that the government is trying to sit up. Now calling all the armed bandits, those non-state actors like Boko Haram, kidnappers, headers who are armed, trying to terrorize people in their farmlands, in their villages, they are all called terrorists now. Because America has said, you have to say so. All of them that carry arms that are not state actors, doesn't matter their name, whether they are herdsmen or Boko Haram or kidnappers or non-gunmen, armed robbers, they are all terrorists. So government has done well to make this kind of strong pronouncement. But why did it take it that long to do so? I want to suggest that people like Mati Ilawe and the VP of the Nigerian government, Ashetima, should leave government. Because people are not talking good about them at all in terms of security, looking at their antecedents in the past. So Nigeria has come to stay. It's not a matter of writing and saying things by theory. Let us depart from theoretical values and go to the practical aspects that will sustain.
Hello.
Yes, something that will give us good governance and ensure the welfare of the people.
Thank you.
And then promote national development.
Thank you so much for your suggestions. Thank you very much for your suggestions and your take this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. But before that, I'm going to be reading out some of the WhatsApp messages. Good evening. I think Governor Makinde wants to take over the holding of PDP for Tinubu from Wike. Before next election, he will step down. All right, you didn't mention your name, but I'm saying also Ane Edmond. Okay, thank you so much for your message. Good evening, Dr. Peter. I love your analysis. Nigeria is postponing the evil days with their Almajiri constitution. A reasonable government will restructure Nigeria. Even it will be better to go back to regional system of government. We are using unitary system given by the soldier and we call it federal system. God will deliver Nigeria. Elder Isaac from Idimo, thank you so much for your message. Good evening, VOP. See if Tinubu see if Tinubu let him stay there for 10 years, he cannot perform more than this. Leave it or take it. Oracle from Aurelia. All right, thank you so much for your message. My name is Friday. Okay, good evening, faithfulness. Okay, and Dr. Peter Anosike. There is no way federal government will capture all the major opposition political parties and allow Turaki-led NWC of PDP to stand with the aid of one of their ministers. Despite the news of misunderstanding between Barrister Wike and Governor Makinde, I doubt if they are truly fighting. Obedient Movement has taken the right decision by joining ADC, and His Excellency Peter Obi remains the best candidate to lead this country. God bless my enlightened Dr. Peter Anosike. Correct from Bariga. Thank you so much, Correct, for your message. For Peter Obi to enter ADC, what I'm asking is, can Atiku deputy Mr. Peter Obi, or are we saying that Mr. Peter Obi should deputy Atiku? Then to all the polling units they have destroyed in Oworoshanki because of the demolitions that's going on there. Please, my question is, where are all those people going to vote from? I've been asking this question. I don't even know why Oworoshanki people are not saying anything. My name is Uchenna from Somolu. Uchenna from Somolu, thank you for your message, but that the answer to that question. Good evening, VOP presenter and the genius Dr. Anosike. My take on Yoruba separatist agitators. All the agitations to separate is because Nigeria is not settled. However, the way Nigeria is today, based on 4 factors, just as the genius analyst in the studio has said. These factors are ethnicity, bigotry, religious bigotry, illiteracy, and bad electoral act. Ethnicity, bigotry, and average Nigerian believes in my own person must be in power, whether qualified or not. Okay, you're trying to explain all the bigotry you mentioned. Okay, a literate wouldn't care who governs him or her, provided such a person is politically and morally qualified. Lastly, is bad electoral act. This gives room for rigging. A from Agege, thank you so much for your message. Greetings to you, lady in the studio, and Dr. Peter Anosike. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. The evil that men do live within them. Wike was busy destroying PDP without knowing that he is harming himself. As we talk today, Wike is partyless. He's not in PDP, neither in APC. Fubara, who is now in APC, is far better than Wike. I concur with Kwankwaso that the government lacked political will to fight the insecurities. Mr. President himself said it openly that his hands are tied to fight insecurities. The obedient are ready to move to any party that Mr. Peter Obi identify himself. Trump is not only a hero but a savior for these evil men wanted to share themselves into 4 groups to enter 4 states to cause havoc. But God used Trump to disorganize their plan. If they've succeeded in carrying out their plan, by now the country would have been in total turmoil. Once again, I say thank you, Jesus, and thank you, Trump. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. Thank you so much for your message. All right, I'm going to take this call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Good evening. My name is Akinshola Olajide.
All right, go ahead.
I'm calling from Amuwodofu.
All right, go ahead, sir.
All this country, we are tired of it. We are talking of security, insecurity. People are talking of 2027. How many people know whether they will be in tomorrow, whether they will still be alive in tomorrow? Nobody knows whether we are going to see that 2027 or what. Let us do what we see. Bible said, don't pray for tomorrow. Pray for today. Give us our daily need. Not that tomorrow food. I don't know why our politicians are doing like this. They don't think of today, they are thinking of tomorrow. How many people know whether they will still alive tomorrow or next tomorrow? They make me annoyed. Please.
Please don't be annoyed. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening, and don't be annoyed. Good evening, faithfulness, and PhD Peter Anosike, the grandeur. My name is Joval. I'm really enjoying Donald J. Trump with his intervention to remove terrorism from Nigeria, like he said, and I plead to quote him: It will be swift, fast, and I add sweet. Okay, oh, as I said it, so he did it. We need a president that will not pretend to be sleeping, meaning we don't need a president that will be pretending to be working when we can see that he is not working. For those supporting the president with lies and deceit, they have not helped him at all. So I recommend that he sack them all and at least make a name for himself with the remaining 1 year and a half that he has. Merry Christmas to you guys. Good evening. Merry Christmas to you too, Jovel. Thank you so much for calling in, for your message. Sorry, you were trying to call in, but the call was dropping. AB, okay, I'll always wait to listen to him whenever he calls. He always cracks me up. All right, Sherry Francis, thank you so much. Is AB you want to be listening to? Okay. Oh, good evening, VOP crew. Frantically, I see no difference between the crimes for which Nnamdi Kanu was jailed for and those of Sheikh Gumi. The government of the day is just being nervous and ill-livered. Alex Solomon from Anita Isherioshu, Lagos. Thank you so much for your message. Thank God for Trump coming to save Nigeria. It's a welcome development. James Uche from Jakande Estate, Isolo. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening, my VOP family. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Victor, aka No Bad Mind, No Envy from My 12. Thank you so much for your message. Faithfulness, please read. Okay, yeah, I think I read the headline. Yes, I did. Good evening, Faithfulness and Doctor. The joint airstrike carried out yesterday by Nigeria and the United States is expected to be politicized in some quarters. However, as patriotic citizens, we must firmly stand against political bandits and actors who thrive on instability and do not genuinely want insecurity to come to an end in Nigeria. National security should never be reduced to a tool for political manipulation. Any sincere effort aimed at restoring peace, protecting lives, and safeguarding the country must be supported in the interest of national unity and collective progress. Thank you so much for your message, but you didn't mention your name and where you are from.
Excuse me. There was no joint strike.
Yeah, there was no joint strike.
There was no joint strike. U.S. struck. Understand? Donald Trump struck. They were already airborne before approval was given. America was working. America worked alone. Understand? America even took Nigeria government by surprise.
Yes.
So saying that it's a joint strike, there was nothing like a joint strike, because in 2014. Nigeria security betrayed American security, because then when the Chibok girls were in captivity, America wanted to use gas, understand, that to come there and rescue them. Understand? Before that they get there, this bandit terrorists, we are wearing gas mask already, which means somebody gave them information. Yeah. So they have not forgotten about that. There's nothing like joint strike. Please. America struck.
There's nothing like joint strike. Please.
America struck. Nigerian government heard it as me and you heard it. Understand?
Well, up till now, have the president said anything about this?
No, the Minister of Foreign Affairs has issued a statement saying that they were talking. America struck, and they have their reasons for striking. They don't trust Nigerian security. So saying that it's a joint strike is just to say that we were consulted. They were not consulted
at all. Good evening, Faithfulness. Okay, this is the message. I didn't see any other message here. Good evening, Faith and Dr. Nasike. If indeed our government collaborated with USA, then I'm waiting to hear any news about MOP mop-up operation by our ground troops to assess the impact of the strike. No, like Doctor said, there was no collaboration at all with the USA. These
guys, America has a military air base in Accra. And from there they struck through the Gulf of Guinea. No single Nigeria police or army was there. It's America that struck. So they shouldn't deceive us.
Yeah. Gumi should be picked up as soon as possible. Terrorist sympathizers should not be spared. Did you guys hear about the travails of Christmas travelers? Some spending 2 or 3 days on the road, and Umai is building a coastal road to nowhere. Anaclet Anuebonwa from Alagbado. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening to the President and Dr. Anosike. If this country wants to move forward, the only thing the citizens need to do is to make sure there is electoral reform so that our votes can count. Without it, we are only wasting our time. The rigging of election will continue. In this modern era, what we need is electronic voting. Thanks. Solo Flex from Abule Adu. Thank you so much for your message this evening. Good evening, VOP and Doctor. Since Tinubu believe that Nigeria resource has become his family properties that can be sharing more to National Assembly, giving them $30,000 and $50,000 and 210 trillion is missing in petroleum sector under Tinubu watch. How have him being a minister of petroleum and fats? All right. Thank you so much, Endurance, for your message. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and location?
Yes, you can supply. You see, America has come. Then the next thing is INEC. Let INEC from another country to come and do the electronic voting for us. Otherwise, we will still do the same thing that these people have to do.
INEC from another country.
Another very fine person outside the country to come and do the electronic voting for us.
Oh my God. All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. So there is nothing we can do to ourselves in this country. Nothing. Look at that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Doctor is suggesting INEC from another country will come and
the issue is this. No government would do what will affect them. So for me, I'm not expecting any electoral reform. All I'm begging Nigerians is to come out en masse in 2027 and vote. That's what is called too big to vote. That's too big to rig. Some results are too big to rig. Democrats were in control of America in 2024 when the election came, but Americans had decided that they need a change because the quality of the life was better under Donald Trump. They came out on that massively and vote. Understand? When if Nigerians come out and vote and we have a 5 million vote margin, there's nothing that the INEC chairman can do. If we have high vote margin, there's nothing that the INEC chairman, I keep on saying it, for INEC to rig any election, it is a tight result. Understand? The margin is narrow, so it is easy to manipulate. You can rig a margin of 1,500,000. You can never rig 5 million vote margin. So if Nigerians said that they will not vote until there's a electoral reform, they are simply saying that they want Tinubu to continue. They are simply saying that they want Tinubu to continue. But if we come and vote massively and we have a wide margin, there's nothing that the INEC chairman would do than to announce the result.
All right. Thank you so much, Doctor, for that analysis. I hope Nigerians are listening and that they will all come out in mass come 2027 and vote massively. All right, I'm going to read this final message and then we'll wrap it up here on recap. Season greetings to all Nigerians. For goodness sake, it is time for us all to rise up and stop this set to continue to deceive us and play on our intelligence. I can tell you for free that if not for the intervention of the U.S. military, the report of attack from these terrorists at this festive season would have been disastrous, because this present administration does not have the political will to fight the insecurity in the country. And Governor Sheyi Makinde, what is just trying to make Nyesom Wike to know is that no champion will be forever. He is going to take over the position of leadership of the party from Wike, but let's see how far he can go, because they both conspire to destroy PDP. Finally, no power supply in a Jagemo community. Olora Wawa, okay, God bless Nigeria. Temitepoe on Natoye from Ijagemo community. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you so much to our listeners that have been listening from the beginning of this program, those that joined later on. Thank you so much for listening to this program. Thank you for being here with us and for us.
Yeah. Before you round up, before the US election, I was supporting Donald Trump, and some people were talking a lot of things, even those in America. Understand me? I was telling them that Donald Trump is going to turn things around if he comes on board. So those that were saying things negative, they can now send an apology. They can now apologize to me that I made the right decision.
The is an apology. Okay, thank you so much for joining us on Recap here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I appreciate you all, and Happy New Year in advance to you all. Thank you so much, our YouTube family. I appreciate you all. Have a beautiful evening.